Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical, and we are way out here in the wilderness, in the jungles of Central America, and doing some stuff down here like you guys know we do, but gonna take a minute to talk to you about concealed carry. So if you've ever had an idea that you want a concealed carry or the desire to concealed carry, this is the video to watch. Today we're specifically gonna talk about appendix carry. I'm going to talk about the pluses and the minuses of appendix carry. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons, basically. And then I'm just going to give a little brief demonstration and talk about how you could train or a few things that you want to know when training. So basically, the appendix carry is this right here. This is the appendix carry, okay? Now, what is the pros? It's probably one of the fastest to access, and it's very much easier to access if you're in a vehicle, if you're moving around and doing a lot of moving and shaking and stuff like that. This outside the hip carry that's also popular can bang on stuff, beat on stuff. This is a little bit closer to that center line. We have that center line of self-defense where we want to come in close and protect here. So it's a little bit of a drop to get down here, but then I very quickly return to that center line and then I can push out on target. So that's the pluses, is that it's really easily accessible. It's pretty easily concealable. If you have a concealed carry shirt that's got a double layer fabric here, like this El Sicario covert concealed carry combat shirt from Bone Tactical. Okay, this is what we're talking about here. This is the best that you can get as far as concealed carry clothing. Then what that does is it allows it to not print. Okay, so I can wear this shirt and I can have this firearm and it's not printing. Okay, this is a Glock 19. I recommend having a Glock 19 for people who are larger and can support a medium size firearm for everyday carry. A 17 is really almost too big for everyday carry. And if you're a really very small person, then a Glock 26 probably is your best recommendation. I use a Glock because it always goes bang when I pull the trigger. It's very easy to operate. It's affordable. I use a Glock because they're reliable. They're tough. I use a Glock because it doesn't have a safety. Okay, I use a Glock because it's a great overall pistol. It's not fancy, it's not flashy. It's something I like, it's something I trust. That's why I use a Glock. I got this sight here, this red dot from MeproLight, okay, from Zahal.org, and it was some work I was doing in Israel with the MeproLight guys and with Zahal. Made some contacts with those guys over there. They're very good friends now. Lone Wolf barrel, okay, Lone Wolf threaded barrel, so I can run it suppressed if I need to. And again, this is kind of the pistol that I'm going to be running here. I got a Bravo concealment holster, and it's an appendix carry holster. The con of the negative is this really is just pointed at your crotch. And although you don't really hear of many good holsters causing, or any good holsters causing misfunctions or basically a fire or the gun to shoot when you don't want it to, it does happen. Some shirt or clothing or something like that can get caught in here, and it is pointed directly at my crotch. So that's a negative as far as that goes. That's really just a negative situation. And I will go ahead and show you one more time. Basically what we're looking at here as far as buttoning up this shirt, I'm going to be careful with my audio here that I don't do too much moving and shaking with my audio. This is what we're looking at here. All right, guys, so from here, what I want to do when I'm shooting is I basically want to use eye protection, I want to use ear protection, and I want to shoot from cover. If I want to take it up another level, then I'll do some push-ups, I'll do some running, I'll do some working out and add that in as a stressor, okay? But I definitely want to shoot from cover, because the most important thing in a self-defense situation, if you're carrying a weapon for protection, is actually being able to get that gun into the fight, but being able to respond to that situation in training like you would respond to it in real life. So how would I respond to a situation right now if I saw a gun in real life? The first thing I would do would be to take cover, okay? While I'm drawing my firearm, while I'm shooting, I would take cover and then basically draw my firearm and shoot. So I'm gonna be in here, draw my firearm, take cover, okay? And I'm gonna be shooting in here at the same time that I'm drawing my firearm. So my firearm is drawn, I'm coming in here, and I'm gonna fire my first shot, barely coming out here outside of my cover. Move right back into my cover. All right, I'm gonna move right back into behind my cover. Now, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna leave from the same position that I just left from, because what I did was I left here now that person that I'm engaging, if they have a firearm, is gonna be thinking that I'm gonna pop out from here. So what am I gonna do now? Now I'm gonna get my sight picture, okay, here, and I'm gonna pop out from that other side of the target, okay? So I'm in here, and now I know where my target is. I'm gonna touch my trigger, had everything lined up just outside, and fire that shot and move right back inside. Okay, so I popped out from there and fired a shot. I popped out from here and fired a shot. What can I do now? Well, I can go lower to the ground. I can bring this knee up in front of me and hit the ground here and pop down and fire another shot and pop up here. All right, now I was lower. He doesn't know where I'm gonna pop up from. I can try and I can't get above the target. So I'm gonna try and come in high. I came low, I came high. Maybe I'll pop out this side 2 times. Maybe I have a flashlight. I'll pop that flashlight around here with one hand, light the flashlight up, and then pop out this side and fire another shot out the other side, okay? So these are all options of things that I can do here when I'm gonna be shooting, all right? I wanna practice all those different positions, all right? I practice shooting from the very low on the right, shooting from higher on the right. Sometimes I might wanna just pop out and give a presentation of myself very quickly just to know where the target is. It's like I'm moving, I don't see anything. He's right there. I pop out the other side and fire from the other side, okay? So I'm here, he's there, I see him, and then I move out and fire, all right? That's the general idea there of what you wanna do, of how you wanna do it. And I'm not gonna do a whole lot of shooting today. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the general idea of what's going on, how you can do this kind of thing. Basically what we've got here is we've got the concealed carry shirt from Bone Tactical, okay? We've got an appendix holster from Bravo Concealment. We've got just some stuff thrown out here for cover. I've got a little target that I made. This is kind of what you need and what you want to be looking at. So we want to think about being able to move and shoot from different positions. We want to think about that engagement. If we're carrying a firearm to defend ourselves, we want to have the awareness that we're not going to defend ourselves against people who aren't fighting, who aren't prepared to fight. So if that guy's got a gun, I don't want to just practice standing at a shooting range and shooting like this. Why? Because anybody can do that. Anybody can do that kind of shooting. What do I want to do? I want to use some kind of cover. All right, it's not difficult. Take your time. I've got this sight on here. This is the first time I've ever used this sight. So what am I doing? I'm taking my time. I'm kind of learning how to use it. I'm in here, all right? And I'm popping out and firing a shot. I'm trying to see how close that I can get those rounds passing to the barrel, but still clearing the barrel. Okay, I want to see how quickly I can get outside and get that shot. I want to present different targets to the enemy. So if I'm looking around here, I see that he's there. Okay, so I pop out this side, I see that he's there. I pop out there. I don't necessarily have to fire that shot. I'm also judging what he's doing, what's going on over there. If I pop my head out and I see, for example, that his gun is ready to shoot, I need to create some kind of diversion or I need to move. Okay? If I have friends with me, I need to communicate. I need to make sure that when I'm putting this gun back in the holster, there's no reason, if I know there's no threat, to be looking for a threat, okay? If I think that there's a possibility that there's a threat, I need to look and be sure. If there's a possibility there's a threat, my gun is in my hand and I'm moving towards that threat, okay? But when I'm sure there's no threat, I'm still moving, I'm checking. I know that there's no threat there. That is when I'm going to reholster my gun. Well, I can take that extra time to make sure that there's no shirt, that there's no foreign material, and I can look and watch my gun into my holster. Why? Because I don't want that trigger to get hit. They're still around in the chamber in this firearm. All right? So there's a lot of little training cues. Take it slow, take it easy, but train for reality. All right? Train for reality. Use cover. All right, get out and have some fun, do some things that you like doing, get your blood pumped up, get your blood pumping. And let me go ahead and talk a little bit about some more of the stuff. I've got 2 extra magazines here. These are both from Glock, straight from Glock. This is from Zahal.org as well, the Phobos magazine carrier. I've got my keys organized with a bone breaker. All right, very organized and ready to go when I need them, because it's much more important to be able to move than it is just to be able to shoot. If I can get in my car and go, I want to get in my car and go. I want to be able to access my keys, start my car, and move my car. I've got a 5,000-pound weapon versus a 1-pound weapon. I would rather use that 5,000-pound weapon that can get me out of harm's way and that I don't have to use to harm somebody else, rather than this little pistol here. Okay, so there's a lot of things to think about there. The belt is from Core Essentials. Use code BONETACTICAL10 for 10% off. It's either BoneTac10 or BoneTactical10. I'll link it below. But Core Essentials, I'm using their belts. They've shipped me some belts, and I use them. And I'm over here betting my life on them, so you better believe they work. Okay, they work. Core Essentials. You do need a good belt if you're going to concealed carry. It's time to step your game up if you're going to concealed carry. If you don't have a traveler's money belt or something like that, you need some kind of sturdy, you need a good holster. I'm using Bravo Concealment. You need a good solid way to mount the good holster. You need good strong pants, okay? Good pair of pants that you can move in. I use some 4-way stretch. These are Black Diamond climbing pants. Good shoes, because you're fighting now. Now if you're carrying a gun, you're ready for the next level. You need to be able to move and do some things. So these are Loa Inox boots, okay? Love them, absolutely love them. Haven't been using them very long, but I like them a lot. And again, just the rest of the stuff from Bone Tactical Covert Concealed Carry shirt. Lots of great options. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you do like it, let me know. If you want to see more of this, more shooting, more instructional stuff like that, again, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bone out.